Welcome, Forever Family. Once again, it's time to do another Bible study video to make disciples. And how do we do that? Have you ever wondered if all the Bible versions share the same message? Well, God has given me the passion to try to find out. And how is He doing that? Well, I have a website called www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has over 2,600 complete book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. There are some messages done in over 50 different versions of the Bible. And as of today, some new Bible versions arrived, so they'll be added into the rotation, so there'd be even more ways and more people to reach. And why do we do that? Well, the tagline for www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org is passion to make disciples. That's what He's given us, the passion to do the same message in multiple versions of the Bible on multiple platforms to reach whoever with the gospel so they can get to a relationship with Jesus, the Messiah, the Yeshua. Those platforms all have the same name, called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. It's a Facebook page, Parler, maybe YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. Today, Genesis chapter 11, verse 1 through 9, one language, one speech from the TLB version of the Bible. And we read, "At that time, all mankind spoke a single language. As the population grew and spread eastward, a plan was discovered in the land of Babylon and was soon quickly populated. The people who lived there began to talk about building a great city with a temple tower reaching to the skies, a proud eternal monument to themselves. This will wield us together, they said, and keep us from scattering all over the world. So they made great piles of hard-burned brick and collected bitumen to use as mortar. But when God came down to see the city and the tower mankind was making, He said, 'Look, if they are able to accomplish all this when they have just begun to exploit their linguistic and political unity, just think of what they will do later. Nothing will be unattainable for them. Come, let us go down and give them different languages so that they won't understand each other's words.' So in that way, God scattered them all over the earth, and that ended the building of the city. That is why the city is called Babel, meaning confusion, because it was there that Jehovah confused them by giving them many languages, thus widely scattering them across the face of the earth." Genesis chapter 11, verse 1 through 9, one language, one speech from the TLB version of the Bible. Well, as a Christian, I'm supposed to be sharing the gospel, so I just did. So now I'm asking you to do your part. What is your part? Whatever platform you're watching this video on, let the platform know if this message reached you or if you're engaged in the message and why. Leave a positive comment. What I've learned in ministry, sometimes it takes one courageous person to leave a positive comment for someone else to also leave another positive comment. So I'm going to help you with that. In the comment section, I'm going to put some questions. The only purpose of these questions is to find out who's watching these videos so that we can team together to reach the gospel to more people so that people can get to a relationship with Jesus, Messiah, the Yeshua. That's the only purpose. Now, we use Scripture to explain Scripture. So if you want to do the Great Commission of sharing the gospel that you're hearing here, all you have to do is hit the share button. And you'll be storing up treasures for yourself in heaven by doing the Great Commission, just by hitting the share button. About a year ago, God had me make some shirts and some masks. On the shirts, on the front and back, He had me put different scriptures. And on the mask, He had me put the picture of the bookcase of Bibles I started this website on. I'm going to try to put these videos on the different platforms to get your feedback on them. But pretty soon, there's going to be a new video of a new shirt that God has put on my heart to make. And what it does, it shows what the family of Where Scripture Speaks Clearly looks like. We share the same message on multiple Bible versions and on multiple platforms, and that's what this shirt will show, where that all is. So, like, share, follow, subscribe to these different sites, rate these videos, like these videos, rate these sites or small groups. If you get involved in a positive way, it just might encourage someone else to do the exact same thing. So now that you watch this video, go to under Where Scripture Speaks Clearly. Yes, all these sites have the same name. There's a Facebook page, Parler, MeWe, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all called Where Scripture Speaks Clearly, where Bible study videos are done. If you want more content and to read Bible studies, go to www.wherescripturespeaksclearly.org, which has over 2,600 complete book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. There's some messages done in over 50 different versions of the Bible, and as you just heard today, there's new Bibles that are getting ready to go into the rotation to reach more people with the gospel, so people can get to a relationship with Jesus, Messiah, Yeshua. So now that you watch this video, go to these different sites, get involved, and the fact that you might get involved in a positive way might encourage someone else to do the same thing, and we can team together to share the gospel wherever, so that everyone can get into a relationship with Jesus, Messiah, Yeshua, and at the end of our lives, we might hear, "Well done, good, faithful servant." So I want to thank you for coming here today. I'm always adding more book studies, topical teachings, and different formats of sharing the gospel. So keep coming back. Goodbye for now. Be blessed always. See you again soon. Keep coming back. Hit that share button.